Hello everyone, and oh boy do I have a good fight for you guys. It's Joyce vs Zhilei. I think that's how you pronounce his name, but let's jump into it. Wow, I want to make video guys about the three horsemen of heavyweight division that no one wants to fight. And yeah, Zhang was one of them, and then it was Otto Wallin and Martin Boccoli, because all these three fighters were so good. You know, these fights would be high risk, low reward, because there's a good chance you're gonna lose. And I mean, Otto Wallin fight Tyson Fury, you know, you can kind of see how bad the cut was in his eye. Wow. I mean, in my eyes, the fight should be stopped, but you know, it was what it was. The fight went on. Otto Wallin, a really solid, good fighter. He's quite good fighting taller guys. Then we had just Martin Boccoli, who almost got robbed too, and he was fighting against Tony Yoka, but you can see, you know, he put down Tony Yoka multiple times, and guys, they tried to rob him. They proper tried to rob him. If you look at the scorecards, it was like very close, when in reality it was completely one-sided. And then we had Zhilei, who had a fight against Filip Hrgović, which just kind of didn't show up for the fight. I would say it was poor performance from Hrgović in this fight, and it was very close. And I'm in that camp with the people who think that Hrgović lost the fight. I think it was like 1 round difference, more or less. It could be draw, or it could be win for Zhang, but yeah, I think Hrgović lost that fight. I think he took the fight, he thought it was going to be quite easy, and then when he needed to deal with the power of Zhang, he understood, you know what, this is actually a real deal. I'm fighting someone my size, he can bang, you know, he maybe not the best footwork, but it's there. And now, as I wanted to make the video, I look up and Joyce is saying, he did something on Instagram, and he's like, yeah, I'm fighting, you know, it's like a 15 of, I think it was 15 of April he's fighting. And I'm like, oh boy, man. I mean, this is a good fight. I mean, this is a risky fight, because yeah, Zhang, he can bang, man. I mean, he's been slow on career, been stagnating a little bit, but that's because he doesn't have that, I would say he does not have that backing from behind, and it happens to lots of people, you know, as we see, you know, if you check both of these guys amateur records, they are very good. They have many amateur fights. I mean, Joyce is a bit better, but both guys are massive guys, both are knockout artists, with Olympic experience. I think they're both Olympic silver medalists, yeah. So, yeah, what can I say? This is going to be an amazing fight. These are the fights which boxing really needs, and I think this fight needs to have much more traction, right? Not fights like Tyson Fury against Derek Chisora for a third time, when first 2 times were not even competitive. Okay, guys, this is the fight I'm really looking forward. Yeah, I think this is going to be an amazing fight. I think both guys could go to the sleep. I mean, I will favor Joyce, but just a little bit, like, because anything can happen. There's both 2 big bangers. Joyce likes to absorb the shots with his face, but in this case, is this the best strategy? I think this is the moment when you really need to hold up your hands, because each of these guys can knock you out like that. Yeah, so I like the card. The undercard is decent. Okay, it's not the best undercard, but it's okay. The whole issue I would say here is that Joyce or Zhang, they are not pay-per-view guys. You know, they don't draw in that pay-per-view. Like, Joyce was just like in wrong time, because there was Anthony Joshua, and Joyce was like the second best thing. And Anthony Joshua was just stealing all the crowd. And then Tyson Fury came along, and again, he was the champion. He get all the crowd. He get all the eyes on him. So Joyce, he's not that marketable, you know. It's for him, it's a bit hard to generate those ticket sales. But I think this is a great fight. I think most people should see it. Again, of course, it falls in one of those times I'm not in country, and I really wish I could go and see this fight, but they're not gonna be here. And I'm really pissed off, because I think the tickets are reasonably priced. They're not too expensive. So if you guys have possibility, I would suggest you just go buy a ticket or buy one ticket for your mates. Go there and see a great boxing match, because guys, this will gonna be good. Yeah, I'm telling you, there are two guys, both are there to knock someone else. Okay, so they're just gonna be in the ring and they're just gonna be smashing each other up. So I don't think they're gonna be much of technical fighting. I think they're just gonna be throwing haymakers after haymakers till one of them gonna go to the sleep. Okay, guys. I mean, I think this is an amazing fight. You should definitely tune in. I don't think it's on pay-per-view. I haven't heard nothing about it. Who gonna win? To be honest, it's all up in there. I think this is a great fight. This is what UK boxing needs. This is what the world boxing needs. And what I will say, you should tune in and spread the message. Okay, guys, Mr. Us out. Till next time.